Hey there, everybody. I hope you are doing well. I wasn't going to record this, but then Spirit said, no, somebody's going through an ego death right now, and you might be going through a dark night of the soul, having a really difficult time, and you need to hear this. And first and foremost, I'm going to preface this by saying this is confirmation that you are a starseed. So if you have been looking into that, or you're not sure what it is, you never heard it before, and this is the first time, then I'm going to get into this, so don't worry about what it is. And if you have been following me and have been going along this journey, then just more confirmation that this is for you. And the ego death, let's see, I went through this, I guess like 2 years ago, maybe. I've kind of been, it's really been like a 4-year process for me, but really over, actually no, it wasn't 2 years ago, it was 3 years ago, I'm sorry. 3 years ago, and God, was it painful. But I survived, and I learned so much through it, and I did that deep dive, like kind of how they're diving down. Of course, it's like the tower card, so they're going to the ground, but here you're going, don't worry, you're going to the sea. I just heard sea of love. Come with me to the sea. I don't know what that old song is, but it's the Sea of Love. She's got a very long tail, like almost like serpent-like. But yet she's also like a mermaid. So I'm looking forward to reading this card. So this is the new deck that I just posted, and I want to thank you guys. I saw, you guys were checking that out. This is the Metaphysical Cannabis Oracle deck. I'm not sure who the author is, but they did a great job, because I love this deck so far. I guess it's just Sterling Ethos is the publishing company, but it doesn't say who. Oh, text Maggie Wilson, images Ijiwa Ebenebe. Oh, cool. Well, thank you. All right, so here we're going to start off with animal energy. Oh, I don't have my stand with me. Let's see. Got Archangel Michael here. Let's see if he can hold that up for me. And you guys can zoom in on that if you really want to see the picture. Okay, channel. I am not jealous of anyone. It brings me joy to see others experiencing happiness and joy. The dragonfly is not jealous that the eagle flies closest to its creator. He simply flies where he can and is unbothered by the birds of prey. The eagle's meal is not the same as the dragonfly's meal. Therefore, there is no construct of jealousy in the animal kingdom. This card emerges when you need to ask the oracles of the animal kingdom for their guidance and medicine. The creatures and animals exhibit habitual patterns. These will deliver messages of healing to anyone looking hard enough to observe their lessons and integrate them into their life. Animal medicine is always free and has hundreds of lessons to impart. Drop in on yourself and take note of all the creatures you see during the rest of the day. Crystal pairing is Tiger's Eye. Oh, I have that in my other room. I'm not going to go grab that now. Okay, so there was a shaman that I met up in another state that I was living in, and he did some meditations with me. We went in and we saw the animal spirits that spoke to me. It was really incredible, and I've done more since then on my own, and it's really they and when you look up what the animals mean and the animals that you see around you and what they all mean, they really do have messages for you and beautiful guidance to help you and protect you along the way. So I'm going to go on to the ego death. So if you're having this spiritual awakening and this coming to of what who your true self is, aside from that ego mind, you're dropping that monkey mind and learning who your true self is, and the animals are going to help you connect to that, help you connect the dots, like your own little puzzle. Okay, the next card is Gogoro, which is the ego death. Page 52. Did I tell you the last one was on page 70? I don't know if I said that out loud. But the page numbers might be an angel number for you to look up. So aside from animal spirits that you're seeing, if you're seeing repeated numbers, 111, 222, 333, 1111, 1010, 1, 2, 3, 4, if the time is 12:34, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, that kind of stuff. Okay, so back to Unity. Oops. Okay, Gogoro. Sudden changes occur in our everyday life and result in our awakening to another level of self. Gogoro brings the change you feared in Itan. Gogoro reminds us that handling problems from a grounded perspective will always yield better results than charging in a reckless manner, which could have dire consequences. Obelisks are placed on ley lines to harness the energy like lightning rods. Harness that energy when Gogoro appears, and remember that change is the only constant. The universe will send you a wake-up call if you are not fulfilling what your higher self came here to do. Oh, that is true. Like, I was homeless for, let's see, from, was it August, September, October, November, December, January. So like 5-6 months I was homeless. I was staying at a friend's house. And I was, oh my God, was just in so much pain. But then I had a vision, and someone was doing blood work magic on my womb chakra so that I would either lose a child or not have a child. But I am blessed that I have this gift because I can see and I know what was going on, so I was able to protect myself. But it was very, very painful. And so I journaled a lot and wrote a lot and learned a lot and met some beautiful souls along the way who really helped me go through this. So, you know, I started doing tarot 4 years ago, and then started my channel like a couple years ago, and then I was guided to delete a whole bunch of my videos, and now I'm over this past Mercury retrograde, ironically enough, was guided to come back on and really just kind of rework it. I'm doing meditations, as you can see. I just wrote one for the root chakra, because the last video that I did, which was a two-parter, that was talking about connecting, but finding balance between your root chakra and your crown chakra. And I already posted a crown chakra meditation on my channel, so I just finished writing the one for the root chakra. So I actually was going to post that next, but I was guided to do this reading. So so maybe you need to see this, and this is confirmation that you need to open up your crown chakra as you're going through this ego death. And if you'd like a Reiki session or help with clearing any of your chakras away, hit me up. I'll put my information in the description box below. All right, back to Gogoro. We can get lost in the material and become stuck, and then life gives us an unexperience for freedom. Then life gives us an experience for freedom. When Gogoro arrives, it is time to relinquish the old habits, thoughts, and programs that keep you a prisoner in your ivory tower. View something from a different perspective and allow for the full transmutation. If Gogoro appears in a spread for you, it is time to consider the following. Am I ready to have my plans turned upside down without a warning? Ooh, all right, well, only you know that answer. And we've got initiation. I'm laughing because it looks like the Hangman card. So just, I don't know, looking at things from a different perspective. But so this is Quadamarawa initiation. I'm sorry, I'm butchering how to say that, but okay. Ooh, this is on page 44. Interesting. 44 is all about foundations and stability. So let's see what this says. Oh dear, I'm going to butcher this word. My apologies. Quadamarawa appears upside down, hanging from a sturdy cannabis plant root. This suggests she is channeling through her feet rather than her crown. Her hands are unseen, and her face is serene and graceful. It is time to accept yourself for where you are and who you are in this life. The woman is tied up with an added shibari. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right, but here we're going to hold that up for you guys. Okay, the woman is tied up with an added shibari element to represent surrender, and that she is accepting of this period of reflection. Quadamarawa appears when you need to flip your perspective. All right, you guys, someone needs to really, really, really try to see things from another point of view. You got two cards telling you this, so I'm seeing like a bull like just tugging his his feet into the ground like, no, I don't want to budge. I don't want to budge. But guess what, man? If you don't budge, the universe is going to bring in something. That's going to be the tower. The universe will make something happen. I was dying in my field. Like, I was so sick. I was so not where I belonged, so far from my soul, truth, self, that the universe, I was in a car accident. It wasn't a bad car accident. But it was still enough that it put me out of work. And then I lost my job. They couldn't keep my job because I wasn't at that school for a long time. Plus, they ended up closing once I was ready to get back to work because COVID hit. So I went to a Montessori preschool instead and worked there. But then it's just like such a long story. But the universe was like really pushing me, like, you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. So I moved. So the universe will make it happen if you're not where you're supposed to be. So if you don't flip things and make a change and make a move for how what is true for you and your soul's growth, then the universe will make something happen of it. So this card appears when you need to flip your perspective. Stand on your head, invert, simply get upside down, and then look at the present moment. Are you noticing things you haven't seen before? You are independent, and sometimes that means following your heart, despite what other people think of you. Quatamarawa expresses that it is okay to be vulnerable sometimes. Perhaps you are living according to the expectations of mentors in your life instead of living life firsthand. It is time to return to sabta and take responsibility for the vibrations you're sending out. This card can also appear when you are being too hard on yourself. Surrender brings many rewards. If Quatamarawa appears for you, it is time to ask the following. Can I see this issue from another perspective? It's always an excellent question to ask. Okay, and the last card, Yamosha. Starseed. And that is on page 122. Yamosha appears floating in an ancient galactic city, her giant iridescent tail flowing. Multiple tiny stars surrounding her. She moved into space as the poles shifted, and she remains a cosmic cannabis mermaid oracle. She has remained in the depths of the universe, protecting those who are here for thousands of years. Her tail is wrapped in flowers and vines, and the fin looks like the cannabis plant leaves to propel her to higher frequencies. Here, I'll lift this up so that you can see that. Oh, I get it. That's her fin there. I couldn't tell. All right, that's cool. The veil above her, which separates the ocean from the land, contains a barricade of crystals that prevent certain frequencies from crossing, as seen in Orun. Yamosha represents the ancient star beings who are coded with DNA to understand sound frequencies and return memories to those who are ready to activate their cosmic memory. When this card appears, it's time to be an active co-creator. All right, Starseeds, we are being called to step up. And I'm hearing, rise and shine and bring out the glory, glory, rise and shine and bring out the glory, glory, rise and shine and bring out the glory, glory, children of the Lord. Okay, I'm also guided to pull a Starseed card for you guys. So let's see what we got here. And in case I didn't say this earlier, this is my Archangel Michael, who is helping me here today. All right. What message do we have for our fellow Starseeds? Ooh. Truth. Wow. See your light. Know your power. Have the courage to walk your truth. Yes. If you don't walk your truth, the tower's going to come in and do it for you. All right. Oh, and we've got another confirmation starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through your radiant, loving light. Okay. All right, starseeds. Stay well. Stay safe. I'm sending you so much love and light. Hit me up if you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, and like and subscribe and all that jazz. All right, till next time. Peace.